trees, paths around the mountain, up the volcano, the back of the volcano, the town. He's marked down the diner, and he has all these recommendations on this amazing map that he's drawn. And he looks at it and he says, "This is the best work I've done yet." And he looks over to his buddy and says, "Dude, I'm so glad that you brought me out here. I'm so glad that you convinced me to go, because without you convincing me, I don't think I would have come." And his friend says, "Dude, that's what friends are for. I'm glad you're getting back to yourself. And I don't want to lose you, but more than anything, I don't want you to lose yourself, man. So make sure whatever you do, you're keeping tabs on what's adding to your life and what's taking away from your life." Then Jonas goes home and his girlfriend is irate. "Where have you been? I know you weren't at the mountain. I know you weren't at the volcano. I saw your story. It wasn't on your story, but it was on your friend's story. I see both of y'all. What were you doing? I see you follow all these new people. They're all mountaineers. Like, what is that about?" And Jonas just very quietly says something, and her face drops. And from there, Jonas goes on to make many, many, many more maps. And that's Jonas and the map. So what do you think? What do you think the maps represent in Jonas's life? What do you think he said to old girl to make her face drop like that? What do you think in her quietly asking all of these questions that seem rational, right? Like, she brought up some really rational points, like, is it wise to go out where it's dangerous? You could be spending more time with me and we could be spending more time together. You're going to spend a lot of money on these trips. On all these questions, they sound very rational, right? But is that okay? Is it okay to ask rational questions? Is there a point where, like, adventure outpaces those rational times? Like, how do you maneuver that? If you have a person who's highly adventurous, but you're more reserved and you don't think that they should be out there like that, like, how do you, like, where's the in between? You can't just say, like, hey, like, never do that again. But is there an in between? Is there a compatibility issue? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. But until then, I've been Ken. It's been a pleasure telling the story. And until next time, keep living your truth, and can't wait to see y'all again out here.